All right, welcome everybody. We have a Roulette Rivals 5 match between Pigiero and Rommel, and I'm co-casting with In4Fun. Welcome.
Hi, Woods. Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me.
So this should be a good one. We're on Sapienza and then Miami.
The two sunny maps that advertised by Fask.
Yes, exactly. Give us a little bit of game sound from Pigiero. Can be a little less.
If the sound is okay while he's shooting a loud SMG, then he
Yeah.
should be fine other times as well.
So, got 1 minute to the spin. Any predictions? Spin and or the winner?
Well, I'm really interested to see who wins this match. I can't even guess because lots of these guys is in Sapienza.
Yeah.
This is Pidgey's first match, and maybe he would be the favorite, but Rommel has played once already and defeated Goulet, so he has the momentum going.
Yeah, I remember when we did the team roulette. He picked the Sapienza one, and I think he played against Froat. I don't remember if he won, but he was confident in Sapienza, and I am not. So
Yeah, it's a good, strong first pick then, and Roman has chosen an H2 pick, so let's see how that goes later on.
yeah. All right, spin is live. Do you want to run it down?
Sure, I can. Silvio Caruso is Fiberwire as Roberto Vargas, and Francesca De Santis is Katana as Chef.
Thing. So we have a live kill on Silvio, and we have a unique disguise as well, and then we have the katana, which they'll have to retrieve in the attic, I believe, and Chef, which is fairly easy.
Yeah, I was gonna say that it's two unique disguises, but the Chef isn't technically unique because I think the ice cream shop has another one, but
Ah,
I don't see anyone ever going for that. It's gonna be Marcello.
yeah. I make In4Fun louder. I guess I can. At 103%, we'll crank him to 115.
Crank it to 11.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's good now, everyone.
Eventually he'll start bleeding through my mic, so
Different starts for the players. Roma starting in the kitchen, getting the chef immediately, and Pigiero starting as mentioned guard and acquiring the katana immediately.
yeah, that's not bad. I'd be interested to see. So, oh, Rommel's not grabbing the chef disguise?
Interesting choice because
I
it's
mean,
what you would maybe need for the
maybe he
kill at 2
forgot.
minutes 30.
Yeah, I think he forgot. Back.
Oh boy. Yeah, maybe some early nerfs. Yeah, he's going straight back. It has to be the disguise. And Pigeo's taking care of some cameras if he can behind the door. He does and runs by the chef, but I wonder if that's what he wants to do. He's picking up the hidden stash, which is a comber.
Yeah. Normally
He
in
probably
roulette.
just
Oh, go ahead.
hmm, yeah, just probably just gonna go for the chef later, but no, he's going a different direction, probably for Vargas. Yeah, you okay?
Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say normally in roulette, like if you mess up like Rommel did, you're good to just you don't need to restart or whatever. But on Sapienza, the timings for the targets are so like sometimes can be a little tight. So it might be better to go ahead and get the restart if because you don't want to miss Francesca. Like if you miss her, then the restart now costs you 2.5 minutes instead of like 45 seconds or so.
It's especially difficult with Francesca because after one point you really are focused on the 2 minutes 30 mark, and if you
Yeah.
miss that, then the whole cycle is longer.
Yep.
So you might as well restart.
Yep.
There's the Rommel cam for Rommel, walking,
Exactly.
running up the stairs, and PG is also in the shell disguise now, but cannot open the door, and I think that will cost him Francesca 230.
Yeah. Ooh, Pidgey ripped to that guard. That guard comes in around 2 minutes, I believe. and hangs around for a little while. He's really annoying. We stop him with guns and speed run by dropping a gun in front of that door, but not something you'd really think about in roulette. So
Yeah, it's probably even better for PG to restart and get those timings a bit better and get a crowbar crucially
yeah.
because he was missing that opening the door.
So Rommel's got Francesca isolated on this balcony. I'm fairly sure she's safe here. And he needs to grab this katana, which he has a disguise for. Needs to be careful because he's got an enforcer up here, but not trespassing, so he's good to run by. Got the kill here. He's got the disguise he needs. Just switch and get the kill here, and I think they're all fine to be left.
I actually have a bad feeling about this because I was doing some Sapienza spins before, and on a katana spin, I was waiting at the office for a couple of minutes, and two more guards appeared next to Francesca's office. And
Ooh.
my working theory is that it should be those two guards talking about the safe. And
Oh.
if Rommel goes red in about 2-3 minutes, then that would be my guess. I'm just a bit afraid
Yeah.
for him at the moment, but he's the one with the kill down first.
Yeah. So now he's just gonna wait for Roberto. Or he's got him. Oh, that was like,
Risky.
yeah, a little bit. But I think he should be good here.
I think,
I think that's fine.
yeah, Roberto won't get found unless the bushes don't work, but that's like only Mendoza, I think.
He's missed his chance to just straight up run in Fiberwire Silvio.
He's trying to salvage it now.
Yeah. Well, what he should do here is shoot the panel, because I don't think he shot the panel, did he?
He has a calmer, and I don't know what his stash was, so he might
Ah,
not have a gunner.
yeah, I think you're right. I think he doesn't have a gun.
And he's gonna peekaboo
Uh-oh.
or guard someone, yeah. I think it's gonna be fine hidden
Oh,
behind these,
body.
and the body is found
Yep,
for Francesca's guards.
you're right.
Ah, feels bad though.
Yeah, so now this is a lot of back and forth. Pidgey's back in the lead with 2.5 minutes ahead of Rommel now.
And now he had much better timing. With the katana, he's gonna be just fine to do the kill.
Yeah,
Oh, I see now what's happening. Of course, PG started mention security, and with that comes the first proxy triggered conversation of Francesca. So Francesca is actually a minute late.
oh, I see. Yep, because it gets on the phone.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah,
actually, his first try would have been okay too when he rushed it against that speedrun guard you tried to avoid.
yeah. You know, something interesting. I was actually running Sapienza Fiberwire, and I was trying to recreate my Hitman 2 strat, but when you emetic Francesca from the Mansion Guard spawn, she doesn't go to that bathroom anymore. She goes to the bathroom in the office that she's in right now.
Oh,
She doesn't go to the one that she used to go to where you'd have to crowbar the door open to get in there. She doesn't go to that one anymore.
oh, that's really interesting though.
Yeah, it's kind of nice actually, because she goes to her office bathroom and the two guards stand outside. No, I don't think that's a rule break from Pidgey. I think they said, I think they ruled that drops are fine, but like getting out, when they say out of bounds, they mean like outside of the map, I think.
Let me see if I can find the exact rule 11 is out of bounds, muffin slash item boosts allowed,
Yeah,
leaving playable area is disallowed. So
exactly.
to my interpretation, it means that you cannot walk on roofs. You can't generally, but you can drop from one place to another.
Yeah, and you can't get like outside of the map, like on the outer edges. So if it were a square, you could not get on the outside of the square as opposed to inside.
Mhm. So it's all fine for PG, but
No, Red
for
Fox,
now, I
it
feel it.
says item boosts are allowed.
I can copy and paste it for
Yeah.
everyone else. So that's definitely good for PG.
Yeah.
But in this meantime, I missed why didn't he do the kill at, I guess, 3.5 minutes instead of 2.5 minutes? Because he had the disguise and the katana.
Yeah. Yeah, that it was. I don't think it was allowed before. You're right, Red Fox. But maybe they changed their decision with IOs calling it the muffin trick. Maybe that's what caused them to change their minds. Who
Yeah,
knows? Rommel went red here. Oh, and then he snapped the neck, so that's for sure red.
yeah, that was a little late on the server side, and
Yeah.
another restart for PG. Yeah,
Wow.
I think
Synced
it was.
restarts.
Well, that's another chef spin that's going a bit longer than expected. A couple of hours ago, Keep It Cool and Joshua played. I think it was Chef and Plague Doctor.
Oh.
So another two disguises which are allowed inside the mansion, but it proved to be tricky. And hey, it's a rough start for both of them. And Yoshi's match was Chef too. Nice. It's a
Yeah.
Chef's day.
So, Pigiero is taking out those two attic guards.
Yeah, I'm fairly sure now that it has to be them finding the bodies for Rommel.
Yeah.
And that's the item for Pigiero, and you can just go for the chef again, and he should be leaving the kitchen just about now. Yep, there he is. Gets the stash, and by then the chef will be completely isolated.
I'm not sure which start I favor here. I think probably kitchen, but
I, yeah, so this spin is now everything happens inside the mansion, and this being a much smaller map that way, everything is closer. And
yeah.
Gardener start may be the best to get Roberto, but since it's a Robert kill, I think that's out of the question. But that still leaves the chef start and the guard start, so
Yeah.
interesting one.
This would be like a cool contract. Some of these spins would end up being cool contracts because there's like, especially when it, like you said, it's in the mansion. It's like it makes optimizing a little cooler because everything is close and you have a bunch of different routes in and out of the mansion. So I think that would be cool.
Yeah, some of the Sapienza spins have its own charms when it's like out of mention disguises, but it really actually a lot of walking and trying to
Yeah.
optimize that way.
Yep.
It's a different kind of beast and exciting one.
Right. Pigiero taking out the guard that ripped him. He
And
needs
Roma's gonna get
to.
a safe kill at 145.
Yeah. So Pigiero needs to be careful here because if he opens that door to the observatory with that guy in the hallway, the guard out there can see him.
Yeah, always need to be careful. It's usually the other way around when you have to be careful when
Yes.
the guard comes back, and by then Silvio and his two guards are down,
Yep. I've ripped to that a
ejected
bunch.
inside. So it's really something that you can't think of. It's so random.
Yeah. So Rommel is 30 seconds behind in in-game time and has a kill down. So I would say Rommel's kitchen start is probably better.
Pichi's advantage is that he has Roberto isolated
Yeah.
by now, but it looks to me that this should be just as easy for Romo.
Yep.
And another question is that how will he get Silvio to come with a gun? I can see his inventory. He has a silenced pistol, so that
Yeah.
should be an easier one. Just shoot the panel. And actually, Silvio is coming now,
Yep. He doesn't need
so
to.
that's even better. And
Perfect.
he's at a really nice spot for just two silenced KOs, or I guess one of them is a throne, and you can do the fiber wire there, and that's two kills for Rommel.
Doesn't need to switch here really because you're going to be trespassing regardless.
Yep.
But
Door closed nicely.
I think he has an EMP too, right?
He does. And a
Yeah.
key card. So he's one throw and one drop away from finishing. Still two tiny steps to take.
Oh, he got an instant 3 shot. This is not good.
Wow.
Oh no.
And he's coming.
Oh,
He's
okay.
running past him. All right. That was, I would say that's lucky. Oof.
That was very unlucky. I'm like unlucky. It was lucky, but it was also unlucky that
Yeah.
that happened.
So everything happened
Hopefully
there.
that guy doesn't like spot a body somewhere. Looks like he's out green.
He is. Oh, such an exciting end.
Nice. Wow. Holy shoot. That was close.
And that's a Rommel finish and a Rommel win in Sapienza. Taking Pigero's strong pick.
Yeah.
Defeat. Score 0-2. You are losing. Assert
And the
yourself.
344 in-game time is really optimized.
Yeah.
Like PG doesn't have an answer for that with this particular start.
Wow. Very, very good. Coming up
Some
next,
restarts from them,
Emmy.
a couple restarts from them early on, and then Rommel was the one who adopted, I guess, one try earlier, and he kept his lead and
Yeah.
managed to finish. I guess it was just over 12 minutes in real time. And PG would be out at around 6 minutes.
Pigiero
He knows the
mudshotting the
result.
door open.
Uh,
So for future reference, do not shoot the stack of sandbags in the corner, because that will get you an instant triple shot. So perhaps shoot the blue barrel or the wall, the rock wall behind the guard. Don't do that.
yeah, and if you happen to do that and then try to replicate what Rommel did, but I guess
Good
by
luck.
just hiding and
Yeah.
hoping for your life, green guns.
Oh yeah.
We move on to, yeah, all right. We move on to Miami, sorry, which is now the map with the most working disguises. I think we're up to 30, or 30 of them are playable. As of RR5, as the driver disguises are now unbanned, especially the ones that weren't really known in roulette terms, like the Aeon driver, Cowan driver, and Swag driver.
Yeah.
Blue Seed has been allowed before. I'm not sure. Of course, the Sheik returns or appears in RR. So there are a lot of spicy disguises that can be chosen here.
All right. Well, new prediction. Go ahead and put in your bets. This one is going to end a little bit before the spin comes. I know Pigiero is fairly comfortable on Miami. We practiced quite a bit of it for the team roulette.
Yeah, he also brought up that he did well there, and I think he won that map. That map.
Yeah, I
I
think
think
he did
that's what
too.
he said. But Roman must be comfortable there as well. Else why would he pick it in round 2?
Yeah.
Fascinating. The winner of this match will play Mandy in round 3. And oh, can I find a loser bracket?
You have to scroll on the bracket. It doesn't work on that, and sometimes the page doesn't load both. It only loads one. It's weird.
Yeah, we have a huge bracket now. The loser will play Duff in the losers round 1. Who was playing a nice long decider with Fusk a couple of days ago. 55 minutes center fortuna spin decided it all.
Oh yeah. Santa Fortuna deciders are that's pretty cursed, to be honest.
It just so rigged because Santa Fortuna was the most banned map. Like, you know,
Oh yeah.
there are the 2 maps, and yet it was the only map that had 2 RNG deciders. We haven't had
Wow.
that many, but I guess it always ends up with Santa Fortuna. So I guess that's even more proof that if you can't, if you want, then try to ban it.
All right, so 45 seconds to the spin. We have 55% of the points on Rommel and 45% of the points on Pigiero. So those who voted on Pigiero will see a larger return should he win.
And that's almost identical as the pre-match odds. Like in challenge, you can log in and pick the winners, and I think it was like 56 to 44 to Rommel.
Oh, okay.
And it really looks like a close match so far.
Duel starts in 10 seconds. 9, 8.
All right, you mind if I run this one down?
6.
Sure, go for it.
Oh, wow. So for Sierra, we have Electrocution as a thwack mechanic. For Robert, we have Ball in Suit. We have to pick one of 3 suit starts, and we need to do an Electrocution kill as a thwack mechanic on Sierra. So can we get the game audio cranked a little? Sure. I don't want to get it too loud because I don't want it to overtake us, but yeah, I can turn it.
I'm currently drawing a blank on the Sierra Electrocution. I haven't practiced it for RR5. The Robert 4 kill should be straightforward
Yeah.
SAS or race style.
Yep.
Kill should be done in about a minute and a half.
Yep. Dolphin start for both, I would assume. Pigiero rocking the classic, his suit.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Moo, but Pidgey had it first. Big Kappa, obviously. Yeah, I guess do you just Seeker her and then does she go to a bathroom? What happens if you Seeker Sierra now? I haven't experimented with that.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to Miami either, but it is not banned if I remember correctly. Like my rule of thumb is that if they didn't ban drowning, then probably goes to a bathroom, and probably the bathroom has a sink. And Kaneta says that she goes to the locker room bathroom. So probably end the race.
Yeah.
I like the sugar strats, and instead of the peekaboo or sort of peekaboo, you just Seeker her.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the water balloon item that we get that you can drop and make a puddle for electrocution kills on the fly.
Yeah. I mean, it's a sandbox game, so let's have those sandbox items.
True. Moo made a good joke. It's not about who came first, it's about the waves you make with it, talking about the wetsuit.
Oh.
That's very funny.
She has the kill down. Even the 130 was generous because it was like under a minute, and he's back at the public areas, and Rommel will get the kill down. Not much behind.
Yeah, actually, that's quite a bit of optimization there from Pidgey compared to Rommel, because they're 10 seconds difference in time, and Pidgey's on the other side of the map.
Yep, that was really early, and I missed what
Oh,
was the slight difference. Crowd enforcers, nice, gotta love it.
I'm not sure. It might have to do with the Robert cycles. Sometimes he so he does a little like what's it called? He like throws a fit in the hallway when you shoot the laptop. and sometimes he doesn't. He just goes straight to it, and that usually takes like 5 or 10
Oh,
seconds at least. It's kind of annoying actually.
risky drag for Pigiero, trying to hide the mechanic somewhere.
Yeah, needs to be careful there. He's got
His
him in
little
the
side
closet.
room has to be fine. I really don't have the experience with it.
I think it's fine. But he's got the correct disguise. Now I want to see how he tackles this electrocution kill because uh who somebody said she goes down to the locker room bathroom, but I don't remember if there's sinks in there. Are there? Do you know?
It's a big one. It has showers, of course not with sinks, but regular sinks and toilets and
Ah. Oh, oh, Pidgey,
what?
that's whoosh. That's a big whoosh.
Oh yeah, he has to wait
Died.
for him to calm down. I think the challenge will be that when the race ends, PG taking more risks. When the
Yeah.
race ends, one or two mechanics do go down there, and I think you aren't trespassing as a mechanic, like one of them. Like
Oh.
shouldn't be an issue, but I think you gotta watch out for that one as well. Sugar in hand, and race will be sabotaged soon enough for PG, and race will be ended on Rommel's side, trying to catch up in a different disguise.
Yeah, I think Pidgey is safely in the lead here. He's got the right disguise, and he's already going for the sugar strat, whereas Rommel still needs to acquire the thwack disguise.
Yeah, this is substantial.
It is a remote kill, so Rommel could possibly set up the the kill, uh, like without having the right disguise, and then wait to detonate. But again, he's still he hasn't even isolated her yet, and Pidgey's already working on that. So
Rommel has went back here where the event crew is and the free event crew disguise is.
oh
I think what he's planning, well, it's a big moment for Pidgey trying to get the Seeker shot down. See it first. Yep, that works on Pidgey's side, and I think Rommel ended the race with Sierra's victory probably, and Rommel might Seeker her in the underpass,
yeah, I think
and I
that's what
think
he's
that's
looking
another
for.
place where she will go to the toilet and sinks. But this is a big PG lead still.
Yeah, I would say this is looking really good for Pigiero. He's basically already in the right spot. He needs to make sure that this is actually the sink she's gonna go to. For the
Yeah.
he's just going for it. They got a distraction. It won't matter though because Sierra's well ahead of that guy.
And dropped an item for him just in case. But no,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter for the guard, but I think the kill will be done well in time.
Yep.
Sierra is in a little spot now, so let's see the trigger. Well,
Oh god. He's gonna have
he
to knock
did
this
not.
guy out. No, he's gonna need to knock him out. Knock him out, Pidgey. Knock him out. There's a locker right there. Just knock him out. What are you doing?
Subdue, I guess, but
Is this one of those where it has
well,
to be live? I'm sure that the puddle's electrified. He's gonna throw it at her. Oh god.
it's
Don't walk in there.
careful. No, that's where you. This is where you die, but Sierra never will. Car battery. That's my only last resort. But if there isn't anywhere near hit maps,
No!
and
Don't
still in it,
restart.
but he will kill himself here. Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
That's really unfortunate.
We have some in Chunking, some in Haven, and I guess it's really a trilogy defining property
Yeah.
of these things that the target has to stay alive, or
That's
it's a 1-by-1 cases, but still not ideal. This doesn't mean that Roma has won Miami, because he has his own challenges right now, because Sierra's girlfriend is now homing in on her.
yeah, that's weird.
She will go right
Uh-oh.
there.
Uh-oh. Oh
That's
god.
I don't think that's salvageable.
Nope,
Yep,
that's a
here it
rip.
comes. And he just dropped the emetic device. I think he wasn't. I think no, because she would still go through that hallway. Wow. Back to square one.
Oh man. So Pigiero's a minute ahead in game time now, exactly. And he's just getting the fall kill as we speak. I wonder if he'll go for the same exact thing, but drag like what I want to know is if he dragged her a little bit closer to the sink, would it have worked? Because he stood in the puddle and didn't die. It was only until he moved close to the sink that he actually died. So I wonder if like maybe he didn't drag her far enough, or if she really did have to be standing up.
Oh, that's a good question. It feels to me that if at least a part of her body is in any kind of water, then it should count, and it's not the head or the body or a certain percentage. So
Yeah.
I feel like the dragging would not have helped. But if I were PG, I have no idea what to do. Like that was,
Um.
I mean, that can't be his 100% consistent plan, because we saw it not work. But
Yeah.
he was so confident about it. I guess
I
that was his drowning setup, and knew which toilet she went for.
I guess what I would do is like I would turn on the sink, let it run for a second, and turn it off. And then there's a puddle on the floor. And then I would drop the micro taser and detonate it. And then see if it gets her while she's throwing up, because she's technically still standing up. And her foot was, like, that puddle was really big. So, like, maybe it'll get her. And if it doesn't get her there, then see if you can get her to go, like, over to the sink after she's done throwing up after the 90 seconds. Like, maybe place a coin on the sink beforehand or something.
Or to ensure a live kill.
Yeah.
I think that's a good backup in general as well. I feel like that, because that's the issue in so many cases now. But when it's perfectly fine sync,
Ooh.
the distraction property works. What happened to PG? I'm sorry, I missed that.
You get ripped by the waiter in the back there. That's a big rip.
Yeah, it's a straightforward spin, and I'm sure they are both really nervous and thinking that it's over now.
Yeah.
The EMP strat is just as used, like Frode says. Like that's the item that you use for live electrocution. So I guess
Yeah, but how would you get her to... I mean, like, you could wait. You'd have to... Then you definitely have to wait until the vomiting is
the
over.
90 seconds, yeah.
Yeah. She's
Because
not going to go
she's
for it while
nowhere
she's
near
sick.
nowhere in her cycle is that puddle, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Rommel now in the swag garage, and he will not have to spend time dragging this body because he's using a calmer shot on him.
What I wonder is when, like when Yanini does the emetic on Sierra in the underpass, she goes, like, in that hallway with the event staff guy that's mopping. I wonder if that puddle
Yeah.
counts. Like, does she walk through that?
Oh, I wonder, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you place it, like, if you just place a micro taser in that puddle, and then you've got the event staff guy knocked out beforehand, and she walks through, will she die when she walks through? And then you don't even need to be there. You could just emetic her and run away if you've already got it set up.
Yeah, that would be perfectly idle. It's a very small puddle and very shallow, and I don't remember any water mechanics, so
Yeah.
I'm a bit doubtful, but definitely worth checking.
Yeah. You never know with this game. All the Berlin puddles, you're able to knock people out inside of them and electrify, but in China, all of the puddles have to be live, so you never know with this game. Puddle mechanics
Yeah,
are different from map to map, apparently.
it's crazy. Yeah, you would think that it's consistent, or how do you do two different kind of puddles?
Yeah,
But apparently you can. You gotta
exactly.
test and know your puddles. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so Rommel is 2 minutes ahead in game time. He has Robert down, and he is gonna end the race, I believe, as a race marshal. So I still
Mhm.
think Pidgey's actually got the lead here.
He is definitely catching up, and he has the faster strat, and it could be close to 2 minutes faster.
Yeah. I mean, he's just got to grab the sugar here, and I don't know why he insists on going through the back here. He's got a smuggle back there, but I don't know what it is.
I guess we'll see now. I think it's something emetic. I think
Yeah,
it
it's the
has to be the
Seeker.
seeker.
That makes sense.
And also, now I agree that it has to be a PG lead
Uh-oh.
because unless he rips,
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
and he does,
Oof.
and it's not a PG lead anymore. But the fact that Rommel brings Sierra all the way down to the end of this tunnel is another valuable 90 seconds. But it's really rough for PG.
Yeah.
PG's hidden stash is in here. He has to be trespassing quite a bit for this. Oh,
Oh, okay.
that's a nice improv. I don't think anyone will go there, but imagine ripping going to your very awkward hidden stash.
Yeah. I still think Pidgey's got the quicker strat here, so there's a chance that he could win this. I'm unsure of how Rommel's going to go about this. Maybe he'll do what we said, where you place it in the puddle down there, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm betting that he's letting her go to the bathrooms, and there are four things there or so.
Ah, yeah. He has, I was going to say, he's got a fake detonator in his hand, but the prompt just showed up, so
And he meticked
yeah.
Rudder and the mascot. I don't see why. Why them?
Yeah, that's interesting.
And now he's all the way back here. For what kind of item? For the water cooler. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be some minutes for Rommel.
Yeah, so like I
And
said, Pidgey could catch up here, I think.
he's just gonna blend in for the next.
Could
Well, maybe not four, but I mean,
be like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. She has to come over here. She has to go up to the top, right? And then she goes down after she's been at the trophy, right? Or is it
I
before?
think she would talk to her dad in that position or nearby because I have never been in that situation.
Ah,
But now with Robert dead, I think the coins should help, and Sierra will probably visit and pick up that coin. And if that isn't an electrocution kill, then nothing on this map is, and we're gonna have a
yeah.
tie in 42 minutes.
Pidgey bringing the Trank with him so that he can take out that thwack mechanic and not have to worry about him. So he's really, really speeding up and optimizing this strat. He's already placing the micro taser and turning on the sync here. He's going to have to be careful because this guy's going to come investigate. Yeah, so he's going to have to turn the sync off and then drop something in front of that guy on the way back so that he doesn't continue to investigate the sync. Otherwise, he'll mop it up.
Yeah. Probably it would have been. Okay,
He's
now
got
he
it.
won't evacuate for the second time. But is the puddle large enough? That's I don't know.
I would think that when she walks in, she would clip it a little bit, but I'm not sure because
I
I've
really,
never tested this.
I really wish he would have let the water flow for like 5 more seconds. I think there is like, with these kind of sinks, the maximum puddle is so huge that it would fill the whole room. It just would feel safer for me.
Yeah. So a cool little trick here where Pidgey is, where you hop this wall that 420 taught me actually. If you have a pistol, you can shoot the ground outside of it, and he will walk all the way around to go investigate, and it'll get him out of the way really, like really easily, very quickly. Or
Yeah,
just
really
toss
clever
something.
one. 9 minutes and 20 seconds for Rommel, and Sierra is still coming towards the podium ceremony.
Yeah.
But we might see a kill in the next 60 seconds. I'm not sure how slow she is.
Sierra's coming in. Everyone on your stations now.
This could go down to the wire.
How fitting. Roma did a Kruger shot to expose the wires, but it missed. So he would need another shot to expose those wires, or to
Oh,
break
this is...
them,
Oh!
and then the water cooler. Sierra is just scared of the coin.
He's got to hit it now. No! I think
missed.
he
No!
missed.
He missed 5 times, and if the one of the first 4 would have worked, then it would have been an
Oh,
execution kill.
man.
Roma wrecked by Kruger
Sierra will be coming off the track.
Oh,
crosshairs. That's heartbreaking. And now he's suspicious, so that's a rip. And
a 10-minute rip.
10 minutes
That's...
run.
That sucks. Okay, so... Pigiero is... See, that puddle looks to me like it oughta catch her here.
With one of her legs, like
I
yeah, it's
think he needs to detonate it here and see if it gets her, and then if it doesn't get her, he needs to... Oh no, he's gonna try a different one. Wait, what are you doing? You're just gonna attract people.
oh, now it's
Oh god.
he's attracting the Kronstadt researcher. Did you see that from the other end of the map?
Oh no. He should have detonated here.
Uh
God.
okay, so he's the only person to come for this one, but I think some things are still flowing or not.
Yeah, you turn him off, so...
And now it's fine.
Oh
It's a big
god.
puddle. She's definitely in there, but KO'd.
God.
And you can't place it in the water.
There we
Sierra
go.
is killed.
Both targets down. Well done, 47.
Okay, so hopefully that researcher doesn't make it over here before he can exit.
It's incredible. Someone is
There's a
running
mechanic
down.
running down there.
I mean, it's electrocution kill, but how
Oh,
about the?
true.
I wasn't. Oh, he did. He never KO'd the mechanic or the security. So,
Yeah, okay, so we're good. Safe.
but look at the body found. Like some mechanic homing in on Sierra. That's good to know
Yeah.
for other kind of remote kills.
Absolutely. Not a safe ISO spot if you're gonna end the race.
Apparently, nothing is safe in Miami, and after all of this, Pigiero ties it
Wow.
up.
Awesome. Decider hype.
That's definitely what we needed or wanted. But
Yeah.
what the way we got here is it's heartbreaking for Rommel.
Yeah, 10-minute rip. That's never good. That's always heartbreaking for sure.
Victory score.
Yeah,
2
he had
to
5 clear
all
shots
even.
on the
Move
wires,
carefully.
and if one of them hit, then he would be out by most accounts.
Oh boy. So we need to... Let's hope for China. Would be the most
Double
interesting.
China decider day. I think we had of course we talked about it, that we had a curry maker day with Red Sox decider in
Yeah.
China. Neither of them banned China, so we won't see Sapienza, won't see Miami. Pigiero banned Bangkok, and Rommel banned Dubai. And which of the 14 will arrive? Ask
Yeah.
is typing.
Wait. Mumbai. Oh god. The worst
Oh,
possible outcome.
um, I mean, Fusk knew that this is the last match of the day, or at least until
That's rigged.
6:30 in the morning, 30 past midnight Eastern time. So I guess we'll spend the rest of the evening here.
Yeah. That is so rigged.
It's like crazy.
Busk likes Mumbai, I think. So,
Yeah, he won't be seeing a minute 10 finishes here, or minute 14 or so,
yeah,
like in his
no.
former world record. Well, Rommel says, please, can we respin our tiebreaker? Pigiero, admins, please, I vote yes. And then lots of pensive emotes by Rommel, but I don't think this will be respun, and we will watch them play until one of them finishes Mumbai.
Mumbai. It's just, it's such a behemoth of a map. I mean, like, it's like not only is it a lot of running, but also like if you mess up, like you can mess up 9 minutes in reasonably. Like that's not an unreasonable thing to see. And
Yeah,
like it extends, it gets exponential. Like if you mess up on Dartmoor, you lose what, like 30 seconds, right? Like in
yeah,
real time. But if you mess up on Mumbai halfway through a spin, you've now lost 8 minutes, right? Like you've it gets like with the map uh duration, like average duration of a roulette match, you get exponentially uh larger real time costs because of that.
absolutely. And it really gets to you if you lose 8 minutes in, and it could be really anything. It could be the Dawood isolation at the top of the tower. It could be one of the more obscure disguises which are unique in the slums.
Yeah.
So what kind of spins do you get? Yeah, it's really interesting. Like for their sake, it's of course 3 KO kills would be the best. Something that
Yeah.
lets you isolate and kill the Maelstrom from Skywalk start quite early.
Yeah, that would be nice.
And then who knows? So I guess we won't have an estimate. Oh, now we have an estimate of less than 4 minutes to go. I guess Pitch is back from the bathroom. That's been deemed enough time. Mumbai. It's I mean it's in a trilogy of 18 maps. You of course you practice the two that you know that you'll play. But this is such a huge map pool. I really don't think either of them played any Mumbai spins in
Yeah.
recent times.
I certainly haven't. I always avoid it, which I shouldn't do. I always avoid this one in Santa Fortuna for practice. I'm like, I'll practice them later. And then it comes
Yeah.
up in a tournament.
Yeah, you can try to play the odds, and odds are in your favor. Like in a map pool like this, like what are the odds that you get Mumbai? And well, today they did. Which is hoping to get the longest map and longest match and longest decider records. So that's not good news for anyone who wants to leave soon.
Yeah. If anybody was planning on going to bed, you might as well go.
We'll ask Mo to cut some like a 10-minute highlights of this decider if it goes like 3 hours.
Rommel says, let's go on strike. We'll just sit at the spawn.
Yeah. That would be that would be a first. But someone has to advance today. And I think after enough time has passed, then enough time of rebelling has passed, then both of them would be just forfeited. So good luck with that.
Yeah.
And of course, these are just the best scenarios. Like, what if they get a live Maelstrom kill or a
Oh,
loud
yeah.
Dogwood? It's just yuck.
Let's just get electrocution accident for all three in suit.
Come on, Fusk, you can spin it a couple more times.
In4Fun's still quiet? I can't imagine he's still quiet.
I'm screaming at the excitement of
I
this
will...
Miami match, and is it still not enough?
I turned up my desktop audio quite a bit now, so hopefully...
I'll deafen you, but I'll make you deaf, but at least the crowd will enjoy it.
Yeah, I cranked it up to like 25%, so hopefully that's enough. Alright.
I'll scream a bit more.
Agent, get ready.
10
Duel
seconds.
starts in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4,
Alright, do you want to run it
3,
down?
2.
Sure.
Eliminate
Vazir,
the
the Maelstrom
target.
Kale. Consume poison as Thug. Vanya Shah Kitchen Knife as Metalworker. Dawood Rengan Silent Sniper Rifle as Bollywood Bodyguard.
Interesting.
As far as disguises go, it's a perfect combo because Vazir is a tag person, the metalworkers are near the train yard, and
Yep.
of course Dawood and his bodyguard.
Yeah, this isn't bad. And the consume poison is triggerable, so you can sort of do that. I mean, eventually he goes up there, regardless of what you're doing. But
Yeah.
you have a little bit of time to play with to shoot the flagpole or whatever. So I think that this is actually a pretty, like, for as far as Mumbai being overwhelming, this is not the case with this.
Yeah, luckily it's 2 kills plus poisoning the right glass for Vazir.
Yeah.
And Rommel picks the right start. It has to be the tuck start, poison the right glass, do the flag, and I would say that find a brick and lure the 2 targets out in the open while you are in the thug disguise, just isolate them because you have to stay thug anyway. Oh, Pidgey is starting Skywalk though, and
yeah, interesting.
I mean it's still the quickest way to get the brick, and he's letting Vazir go, of course. So I think it's just gonna be focusing on the other 2 targets first.
Rommel seems to be confused about which glass it is, and it's the one that is closest to the ledge.
I can't blame him for double checking.
Yeah, the one that he's poisoning now.
Good. And as far as map knowledge go, they will have to just find one more kitchen knife. I guess that's just a couple seconds of heat maps and they will know. At least the silent sniper is just your regular agency pickup, and none of the disguises need a calmer all that much, so for the rest you should be fine with silence pistol.
Yeah, I can't remember where the kitchen knife is. I know I've had to get it at one point, but I don't remember.
Somewhere food district, but I would definitely have to look it up. So PG as the Holy Man with no suit enforcers. I think he's looking to place it in one of the furnaces, but he's looking around a bit more.
Yeah, I get lost in here.
Rommel will not opt for the brick strat, and he will just infiltrate the Rangan Tower. It's gonna be a lot of vaulting and climbing, but
Oh my god!
I guess his agency pickup is also up there. It's not that far away on the minimap.
So Rommel's still in the thug disguise. He's just gonna be waiting for the maelstrom to rank.
But as you said that, he changed out, and I think that's going to be temporary.
Hopefully.
Oh my god. Now most of the time too loud, so you really can't please everyone.
He's grabbing
yeah,
a
Rommel
smuggle.
Yeah, and I guess like 50 more seconds and he will be back in the safe disguise.
The new foreman looks to be a dedicated worker.
You can't even
He hasn't
see
left the office since
the
he
maelstrom on the minimap, so you just have to hope that he's not dying at the moment.
Excuse me, mister. You dropped something.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
And
that's
there
wrong
is
disguise.
the
That's a rip.
maelstrom eliminated. That was such
Oh,
an
wait, was he good there?
Oh, no. That's not it. I was up
That looked good to me.
so I need to understand a few things here.
When the XP popped up, he was in the right disguise, but when did the kill happen? Like they have to check the, I guess, the sound.
The
I think
XP popped up after he changed, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, if we go by the XP, then he's okay. What is the moment of dying?
Yeah, it's hard to tell with the PIP blocking the check mark.
I don't have sound on Roma, but I think when you hear the coins as of the new patch, I think that would be the moment when the target is considered dead.
If I could just find them, it would make my life a lot easier. But
And
he hid them somewhere.
Ask is checking. That's the last message from him.
I just want to make sure I understand everything. If I show up for the bridge meeting with Miss Shah and I'm not prepared, well, let's see.
Such a tense decider.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other thing, Gordy, that if he was apparently saved by the server lab, then it's also an incorrect kill. Because you can't pick and choose when you account for the server lags and when you don't.
Pigiero popping a challenge in the middle of roulette, become a metal worker.
Yeah, Pigiero has always been a Mumbai connoisseur.
Yeah, just like me.
All these enthusiasts. Yeah, so technically the timer is counting down, but this is a no time limit decider. And Rommel rips anyway. I was looking away, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a rip, of course. Yeah, so nothing happened on Rommel's side, but Ask told him that it's a invalid kill.
Damn, that sucks. It looked pretty close to me.
Mm-hmm.
I know I keep going on about this, but my cousin Ricky, he opened a call signal. What the?
So it's a 5-minute lead for Pigiero, but he has no kills down, and only now is that when he put the brick into the furnace.
Shah and Rangan are both on the move.
I think they're heading for the beach area.
And this would be a couple-minute process to get Vanya isolated, and then eventually Dawood. When the target is dead on the floor, animation is over, is what
Yeah.
counts, not when the servers catch up. So I think it was a really close call, but Husk,
Cough,
the admin
cough,
of the match,
peacock,
has...
cough, cough.
Yeah, it has to be said
Advertising.
more and more often.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, it was just such an unnecessary risk from Rommel, because he could have changed back into the thug after getting the agency pickup, but he just wanted to drag the other body as Bollywood crew.
Yeah. Nobody click on that link. It's broken, so.
I didn't know that throw works on Rommel's end, but yeah, the crew and the ladies are now KO'd.
Yeah, I think
That is Vanya Shah.
just
self-appointed
staying in
queen of
the
Mumbai
thug disguise
slums.
here is probably fine. I know he's got to go pick up a smuggle, but he had a chance to change back.
So if, in general, in roulette, your second attempt is even better, so
You
Yeah.
found him.
he definitely should have the time to change and go for the agency pickup,
So
but I can't blame him.
Confirmed kill
So
on
Pidgey
Vanya
just
Shah.
popped the Flames
Excellent
Rekindled
work, Citizen.
challenge, which means that
No rest
he
for
is
the
now
wicked,
aware that
however.
they're about to sit
On
down
to
and
the next
drink.
one.
Interesting
What a great
advantage.
timing.
Interesting advantage. Just don't ever play Mumbai, so you can pop the Flames Rekindled challenge to know when the Maelstrom's actually sitting down to drink. That's fine, but he's got to find a thug disguise.
So calculated. Yeah, the timing. Ooh.
I didn't see how Rommel
The
goes.
he was dragging the Bollywood crew, and the dancer came in.
Oh.
Here's an issue for Pidgey though, because the Maelstrom was walking down, or was he? Or was he just telling the thugs to not let anyone nearby because he's about to drink? No, he's definitely finished
Yeah,
with
he's definitely not drinking.
the lady. So with that out of the way, what does the Maelstrom drink or eat?
Don't just leave that here, buddy.
Does he? He's coming to see this body, so he needs to be. Oh
Yeah,
God.
this is gonna be really close, and I think it's. I
Oh,
think he can't
God.
save it. Target lockdown. I mean, it gives him time and no guards around, but now he's compromised, and he's alive here, so this cannot be saved anymore.
luck.
I don't think.
No, he's gonna run to a guard, and yep, it's over. Yikes.
So Pidgey popped the challenge without doing anything, maybe, because it was Rommel who did the flag strats all along, and as the Maelstrom's regular cycle involves going here to this beach, hang out at 7-8 minutes. So I feel like he just has to start with the Maelstrom then.
Yeah, I personally think that the Thug start is by far the best here. I don't know. I don't like the suit. I think if you just start Thug and poison the glass, and then you could even go for Vanya after. I would save Dawood for last.
Yeah, and probably just bring up the silenced sniper, and
Our intel suggests the Maelstrom.
the
is
guard
likely
will
to
always
run
be
the city
nearby.
centers. I've marked the headquarters of the Crows.
PG
on
starting
your map.
food vendor. So he really wants something as soon as possible. So I guess it's now the kitchen knife, and it was the brick with suit start.
Yeah. Maybe he's just grinding mastery. I think he popped another challenge when he started there, so he could just be grinding the mastery of the map.
God, I hope he has 20 master, by the way.
Yeah.
It would really shock me that the veteran like Pigiero doesn't have mastery on all 18 maps.
Right here, sir.
He has to know the flag. That would be such a huge disadvantage.
Yeah. You could even maybe start Metalworker here. Pull something off. Like start the brick immediately and then go grab a thug and poison the drink.
Huh, you can't just close the hill like that.
Like,
Actually,
I feel like there's
You thugs think you all
a couple of like really good quick ways of doing this that don't involve starting suit or some other disguise that's not involved.
Yeah, see, Rommel just picked up another brick at the barge construction site, so I think there are just so many starts when you can pick up a brick and
Yeah.
place it after 50, 70 seconds. But it just... And also you can, as PG demonstrates, and looks it up on heatmaps as well, that you can get up here in any disguise. So Thug isn't needed, but it's really optimal to poison and do the flag, or press the button there. And of course, after all, it's a decider, so
But how is he going to see
so by
through the
default
sun?
they won't remember everything because the nerves are high.
He's the maelstrom. He's got eyes everywhere.
Sometimes I think he's just a
He's just considering shooting the flagpole or the button there.
have something to look up to. I mean, have you
I
ever
mean,
seen
he's only 2 minutes in. He's already ripped 8 minutes into
Volunteered for
it.
this in case he did show up.
He could risk it, but he doesn't want to. He just
Yeah.
wants to isolate the two thugs one by one.
Right? Well, go have a look, man.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I'm really in favor of the brick strat here, and it doesn't seem like either of them are for it. And Pidgey just hoisted the flag for the very first time.
And he has half the challenges done from Mumbai now, so
Someone's
Yeah.
coming up
so
with
he's
a
alright
way
for
to
Master
secure
20,
the
but
area.
I think that's
Looks
when
like
he
a
stopped
map.
playing
See if
Mumbai.
you can get close to it.
Probably.
And now, after this one, he'll either really love it or he'll really hate it, depending
Yeah.
on the outcome.
For really though, Mumbai is one of, it seems like the map they put the most time into for Hitman 2 at least. It's got like the most, I think it has the most disguises if I'm not mistaken, and it's like super intricate. There's a ton of stuff going on. There's like a million starting locations. There's 6 suit spawns. It's
incredible for
it really
contract.
is. Yeah.
I mean, I guess like Sapienza and Miami beats Mumbai on the disguise front, but from the meaningful
Yeah.
disguises, you know, like, okay, there are 5 driver disguises, but do
Yeah.
we really want to count them as 5? Well, it's the waiting game for Pigiero, and he'll get his first kill in a couple of minutes. And Rommel is a bit ahead thanks to that, and he's going to infiltrate the penthouse and get the double kill done.
Yeah. Looks like Pigiero's gonna toss a brick.
I know I keep going on about this, but my cousin Ricky.
I also prefer the bricks in general.
Caused a
Yeah.
killer of purple
I'm not a
shirts
fan of
and
going up
slums.
or going inside the
What happens
train
next,
station.
47?
Yeah. Train
47,
station is
Sharp and
completely
Rain are
avoidable
both on the move.
territory
I
in
think
my
they're heading for
opinion.
the beach area near the slums.
Yeah, and there's also the Rima situation, which is another Sierra girlfriend who will eventually home in on the target.
Yeah.
Just best to KO everyone while she's exiting the station.
Pigiero needs to be careful where he just left that metal worker, because if Vanya, if her servant is lagging behind, which is often, he's not going to end up being able to KO her until she's already seen the body, and then she'll convey that to her guards and he'll be ripped, so he needs to be careful here.
Yeah, what I don't see others do is that then you should just bump into Vanya
Hello.
and
Oh.
the rest will come. And that's the wrong
That's a rip.
disguise for Pigiero. Oh. big struggles for both of them, but Rommel does have a run going at 6 minutes and
47.
counting.
Our intel suggests the Maelstrom is hiding somewhere in the city slums. I've marked the headquarters of the Crows on your map.
Yeah, I can't really blame them for being in a wrong disguise at the heat of the moment. It's not a timing that's,
Yeah.
I guess, learned by heart by everyone. Or you can guesstimate even, like Janus or Dahlia or Victor.
Yeah.
Just happened to be in the wrong disguise at the wrong moment.
Somewhere in the city slums. Yeah, Mumbai. I actually made a contract on Hitman 2 where I just targeted Wazir so that I could like see him, and I played Mumbai for a little bit. I played it that way, just to like help myself, because it's so like not being able to see him on instinct is actually kind of bad for roulette. Like it makes it really, really difficult if you can't like isolate him from Skywalk.
I was totally lost until someone else showed me that Skywalk start is
Oh, yeah.
so good for the Maelstrom.
I know
And-
we're supposed to raise the flag when there's near
And the situation with him is that it's kind of the same loop for the Maelstrom, but there are like 5 different starting points for him. So it just
Everywhere, you know.
makes him so unique and so interesting.
Sometimes I think
Yeah.
it's just a myth. A legend we tell ourselves to have something to look up to. I mean,
Yeah, the Holy Man is a good indication to find him, but then there's always the case that
Shit.
is he the Maelstrom or is he another person who needs to be
gotcha.
his haircut? Interesting for Rommel. It should be an isolation almost done.
Nothing here.
Figures?
Yeah, you can poison the Maelstrom as food vendor, but I don't think that for this spin it wouldn't be
Sometimes
relevant,
I think he's just a myth.
because I don't think you would be able to get a thug disguise quick enough. But it is nice.
Have you ever seen him?
No.
47.
Yeah, if it's a Yuki Yamazaki style elimination where she walks out the restaurant first and then dies like 45 seconds later, then maybe. But
Then maybe, but yeah.
that's the exception, not the rule. Rommel's 1 kill away from winning the cider after eliminating Dawood. All the bodies are reasonably hidden or dragged away, so that looks safe to me.
All right, so Rommel is 8.5 minutes in and has 1 target left. Does Rommel have knife yet? I'm not sure. That's what I was wondering myself. I don't know if he went to pick it up, but he's got metal worker kitchen knife, Vanya, and I'm not sure what sort of emetics or whatever he has in his inventory, but hopefully he's got a good way to isolate her. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not a Mumbai enthusiast, so does anyone know? Do you know if the brick strat works after you've killed one or the other? Like, can you still lure the other one there?
Yes, it works on any combination.
Okay.
I'm not sure what's the Diana line if both of them are dead, but yeah, so the Shah and Rengen are both on the move. Shah is on the move, Rengen is on the move, so
okay.
all of them work. And I guess that's the easiest. Like the Dawood isolation can get finicky with the 3 Bollywood bodyguards, but we saw PG do the Vanya isolation already, and it's really not difficult as long as you watch out for the Rima head turns. I think she's the one who 180s the most often. So you have to wait for her and then KO her first, and then bump KO the other 2.
Yeah. Yep. Pigiero taking good care here this time. He's back in the right disguise for the Maelstrom.
First round is on me if you go check that out, okay?
47. That man you
So
just eliminated.
he's got the Maelstrom
That was the
down.
Maelstrom.
He's taking care of these Queen's Guard guys.
No rest for the wicked, however. On to the next one.
And he
And-
already put the brick in, so... Okay, still green, but now he has to drag him quite soon because Vanya is coming.
Yeah.
And now for the 4 crucial KOs.
Yeah, he's got to get there. He's got to get them before
Quite strange.
they get over to see that metal worker. Oh, be careful.
Yeah, so he's bumping them enough. So I think when Vanya starts to move, then it should be fine. But I mean, Rima's the wild card still to me,
Yeah.
but it remains green for PG.
She turns around sometimes for like absolutely no reason, it seems like.
Yeah, so it is worked out for PG, and Vanya is isolated. Vanya is a kitchen knife metal worker kill, and I think it's possible because he started food vendor in this attempt. Yep,
Yeah.
that's gonna be the second kill, and Davud will be coming down. This is suddenly a bit closer.
Yeah.
Confirmed kill on Vanya Shah.
Rommel's not really
Excellent
near
work, 47.
Vanya here, and he's stuck
Just
in
one
this
target
area,
left. Let's bring this
in the
one
laundry area. He's trespassing, and he really is. That's nothing but enforcers.
Oh, he seems a bit lost. So what should he be looking for? It has to be the free
Yep.
metal worker, and he's
He's
still
still trespassing.
trespassing.
Yeah, this is why I'm so bad at Mumbai. Is like, there's free disguises everywhere. There's about a million ways in and out and up and down from every location, and I have no idea what's trespassing where because I've never played contracts on this map. But luckily Rommel made it out of here alive and green. So
Yeah, with one last harsh peekaboo, but
yeah.
Someone's trying to pull a fast one on me.
Let's see. This is so. He's not going for brick strats. He's going to go for infiltration of the train station or train yard, and it looks like Pidgey is gonna. I'm not sure. Pidgey threw a brick, didn't he? Right?
he just threw a brick, but like 3 minutes ago, and of course from the penthouse it takes a long time. But
He's right
I
there.
think
Good luck.
he is right there. And where's the other thug? Okay, so the 2 thugs are hidden nicely, and then it's just place a gun, lure one guard away, and then KO him in the beach house.
Yep.
And then another one, and then the third one, and then lure Dawood in. And I think it's about 2-3 minutes. Very finicky. Gotta do it step by step, but
Not surprised that the slum.
I think PG can taste the end of this spin, especially if the sniper is in that briefcase.
Yeah.
Why am I
Not the
not
sort of thing you
surprised
want
that
to
the
leave lying
slum
around.
queen
Oh
isn't
man, this is really close now because
here? Hmm? I can only
That
suppose
is
a
Darwood
holy
Rankin.
caravan.
Now
And
he's-
of course,
Mediocre movies and a
of course, Rommel can find a way. Like he might also be doing bricks, but in any case, it's just one Vanya kill. Like he's nearby and he has all the items. Like so, it could be done any moment, depending on his items, which is really hard to tell who's in the lead.
Everything is fine. Nobody knows about the signal.
Oh god, be careful. Pigiero almost went the wrong way.
And I thought there's a body or something there, and I was looking for the guns to turn red.
Okay, so now he needs to switch disguises. Right? Well, they might all turn into enforcers if he does that, so he might be smart doing this.
Yeah, I think it's one more guard for PG, and that's the case indeed. One more gun for that.
Put that piece away.
Okay, so now he needs to be careful. He needs to make sure he's ready for this guy. He's isolating Dawood in the back here.
Anybody there? Hello?
He needs
Rommel
to
is
be careful here.
isolating the guards, but I don't see Vanya's coming out.
Really can't be bothered with
I-
this right now.
Ooh, will PG risk it with the 2
No,
KOs?
wait,
and
what are you doing?
possible
Pidgey,
target
ice,
down?
go, 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 go.
He has to
Oh.
get the bodyguard.
Oh.
And it's still green. How is it still
Holy
green?
shit, that he like no, great, right disguise, please. Oh, okay, thank you. Oof. He's
Jesus
giving me a
Christ.
heart attack, dude. That was
And that is still one body that's kind of out on the open and flies a bit more to the outside.
Mission completed.
That's target eliminated, and once the body is back in the beach shed, it has to be over.
I think he's good here. He just needs to get to an exit.
If he's not going for the boat exit, which is the closest,
Yeah,
he's going
yeah,
to
yeah.
trespassing area or
He's-
main exit.
He's going for
Now
both.
he's turning around.
Okay, so this looks like a green guns exit for Pidgey. I don't think
It is.
there's any rip available. He bumped
Now
the
let's
guy.
just wait those couple seconds,
Okay.
and he's
Wait.
out.
Why did he pause? Oh, he's hitting done.
He's hitting done, and just when Vanya is exiting the train station with all the necessary items, so if Rommel plays it out, we might see a finish in the next 90 seconds, but not 30, definitely not.
Yeah.
So this is PG's win. It's such a heartbreak for
Wow.
Rommel, who had the 10-minute Miami run
Yeah.
ripped at the very end, and who had this 15-minute run being denied by 4-2 score
Victory.
at the moment.
Yeah. That's close for Mumbai.
You are in the lead.
Like,
Keep it up.
that's really close for Mumbai.
Oh, and that was
Yeah, it was a rip
an
anyway.
early KO anyway, so at least that, like, if Rommel loses to that one, then it's very pensive.
Wow, very well played by both. That was exciting.
That was a crazy match. Oh my god. Like, it's something that you would never really want to play, but always want to watch.
Yep, absolutely. Kind of like me and Yanini in that SASO race. You never want to be there, but watching, I'm sure, was great.
It was an experience, and yeah. But playing it is always different. But at least it's not the end of the tournament for either. Of course, PG moves on in the winner's bracket, and Rommel will play in the losers.
All right. Doria, I will cash out. Everybody should be getting their points. I don't think it was the greatest return ratio because most people put their points in Pidgey.
But it was really a 50-50 looking at the screen, not looking at the pre-match bets.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Well, let's quick tackle coats. He's running off their money exactly. Let's take a look at the upcoming matches really quick. Also open these actual browser so I can see because I can never see them in OBS.
And also you have the right time zones, so you can say that
Exactly.
in those.
Yeah. We had some issues with time zones this morning. So we've got Script and Cobalt on Dubai and Dartmoor coming soon. Johnny Axe and Sirius Pony. I Like Hitman and T-Nort. Curry Maker and Akuma Fox. Pokered and 420. Eason and Red Fox. Wait, did they reschedule?
They were allowed to reschedule after the time zone confusion.
Okay.
The official admin call was that they can.
Awesome. Okay. And then we have Rocky and Allstore. Very cool. Some new names in there that I have not seen play yet, and some veterans in there that I have seen play. So this should be very good.
I see 5 matches on Thursday, 5 matches on Friday, like in American time zones. So it's really busy days coming up. Really nice.
Yep.
Nicely spread out, and not a 15 match day on a Saturday, which would be just too much for everyone.
Oh yeah, Gordy says, notice a Chongqing match there. Yeah, Curry seems to have picked China, so thank you for that one. Gordy is casting that one. I'll be happy
Looks like
to co-cast.
was just gonna say that I don't see a co-caster next to him.
Let's see, what is that? 19 minus 7 is 12, so that's noon on Thursday. That should be good for me. Let's check the bracket. Let me also bring up the bracket in my actual browser so I can see because it is way too small. All right. So, Pigiero is going to move on. Let's see, where's he at? To play against Mendy. Good luck. That'll be a great match.
Absolutely.
And Rommel has dropped into the loser bracket and is now facing Duff. The winner of that will go on to face Papa Levy. Interesting. The brackets are progressing. We still have tons of matches, though. Like, the PC bracket is just so big. It's like there's so many players, tons of matches. We've got In4Fun and Froat, so that's gonna be amazing.
Yikes.
Yeah, big yikes. It was if he lost today, I was gonna have to face him, so I'm kind of glad he won. 'Cause I would
I
be
know,
knocked
right?
out for sure. Let's see, where will you go or he will go? Loser of 50. Let's see, where is that?
It's a Team B, Ludden
Oh,
Star, and then the
yeah,
winner plays Yoshi, and then the winner
I
will
see.
play
Yeah.
the loser of 50.
All right. So you're safe for a little bit if you lose, and Froat will be safe for a little bit if he loses. But yeah, we've got some cool matches coming up. Again, let me link the Discord. There's the information. You can join the Discord there. That's where all of this is coming from. Thanks for casting with me. Appreciate it. Thanks everybody for watching.
Thank you for having me. It was a really extraordinary match.
Yeah, that was fun to watch. Yeah, let's see. Karma is playing Hitman, I guess. Let's see. Can raid somebody for sure. Karma's doing crypto.
But he has Paris opened, so
Oh, he does. He's playing Hitman.
you can make your call. But yeah, it is the
All right,
Hitman screen.
let's raid him then. All right, everybody say hi to Karma. Thanks again for watching. Thanks again for co-casting.
Thank you. See you guys.
See you, everybody.